So good evening, good evening, good evening. Third upload of the day. Make sure you smash a like button. Make sure you are subscribed. Subtly react, people. Let's get that channel up to 20k as quick as possible. I'll be uploading every single day on that channel, at least once every day. Free on here every day. Morning, afternoon, and evening. Or afternoon, evening, and night. Whatever you want to call it. Make sure you are fully sharing the content around. That always helps. Drop your donations in below if you want. Hit the thanks option. I will reply to you. And the biggest one will be pinned. We're going to talk about Thomas Partey, Mason Mount, Granit Xhaka. But if you haven't checked out the video I did about Odegaard earlier, go and check that out. And previously, before that one, the one about Declan Rice. So already dropped them two already. But Thomas Partey in a shock move away from Arsenal. I don't know who makes these stories up, but they're kind of funny. I can't lie. Thomas Partey in a shock move. We're looking to now sell him for £45 million, which is pretty much there or thereabouts what we signed him for, to be fair. I'm not quite sure how true this is. I don't think it's true. Arsenal are now reportedly, according to the Daily Fail, reportedly looking to sell Thomas Partey in the upcoming summer window. Gunners are expected to be very active this summer. All eyes will be on incomings, but there are quite a few players Mikel Arteta could offload in the coming weeks. Thomas Partey being one of them, who has been magnificent for most of the time he's been at Arsenal. Arsenal signed Partey for £45 million. There you go. The Ghanaian was viewed as the best midfielder the Gunners had signed since Patrick Vieira. Okay, mate. Obviously, they're forgetting about Santi Cazorla, yeah? Good one. But anyway, however, injuries were the real issue for Partey in the first two seasons. He missed 33 games in all competitions in them two campaigns, which was a real shame. Partey has had much better luck this time round. It's only kept him out of a few games, right? He was magnificent up until March, but he is 29 years old. He's actually 30 next month. But there is going to be a lot of players leaving this summer. Do I see Thomas Partey being one of them? No, I don't. Granit Xhaka, I do. We're going to find out this week, apparently, whether he's leaving. But I don't see Arsenal getting rid of Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka in the same transfer window. I just don't see that. Because I don't think that, despite all the reports, all of the PR, all of the dressing it up, all of the puppet journalists that want to make out we've got a big war chest and we're going to go out there and we're going to show some intent. You know, we've set the standards now. The bar has been raised and we're going to go out there and we're going to have a real attack on Man City. I don't really see how getting rid of Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey mean that we're going to go out there and have an attack on it. Granit Xhaka, adios amigo. I'll come to him in a minute. But Thomas Partey, I don't think he's going to go. I don't think that there's going to be many clubs in for him. There will be clubs in for him, but I don't think he'll get a bigger club than Arsenal. I genuinely believe that. But not only that, that means that if we let them both go, we need two adequate or better midfielders, i.e. Caicedo and Rice. And this is where I find these stories hilarious. They're kind of alluding to the fact that, well, Granit Xhaka's going because he didn't want to be a bench player next season. Well, it's in his contract. He plays 32 games a season or 30 games a season anyway. Know that for a fact. Yeah, if he's fit, he has to play. So unless they've changed that and took that out of the last contract renewal, that's still going to be the same going forward. So it doesn't matter who we bring in. Kind of makes no sense. So I don't know who started this. Maybe the superfan idiot. Yeah, maybe he started it. Yeah, with, oh yeah, Granit Xhaka, yeah, he don't want to be a bench player next year. Well, who said he would be? Who said he would be? Have you had anyone of any note come out and say this? Yeah, not only that, Thomas Partey, would he be benched? Are we actually going to go and get Caicedo and Rice? Because both of them are upgrades. Both of them are upgrades on Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka. I don't care what anyone tells me, they're upgrades. Yeah, Caicedo, in my opinion, is better right now than Thomas Partey. Yeah, I fully believe that as well. Thomas Partey's been great. I'm not even going to knock it. He's been brilliant this season. But ultimately, I think that Caicedo is better. Yeah, people may disagree with that, but why not have them both? Why not have both of these players? Yeah, why not have these two players? Why not get rid of Granit Xhaka, go and get Declan Rice, go and get Caicedo, keep Partey, and then go and get one more in midfield? I don't know who that may be. Maybe Mason Mount, which leads me on nicely. We're linked to Mason Mount. Money Mace. Proper Chelsea. Proper Chelsea. He's got the minerals. Big up Johnny. Big up Johnny. But do I see Arsenal going out there and actually overhauling this midfield in this summer window? No, I don't. I do think we have to go and sign midfielders, but I genuinely don't see us getting rid of Thomas Partey, Granit Xhaka, Sambi Lokonga. Who else we got in midfield? There's Charlie Patino's another one. Maitland-Niles is coming back. We've got to get rid of him. Pepe, Nuno Tavares. These are players we've got to get rid of. Rob Holding's another one. Cedric, we've got to get rid of him as well. There's a lot of players we need to get out in this summer window. And then we've got to try and replace some of these players with better quality. I don't see how we're going to do a 15-player swing. I just don't. There's no evidence ever to suggest that we're going to do that. Kieran Tierney's another one. He could be going. So I don't see how we're going to get all of these players out and then go out there and actually adequately fill this squad up. And when I say squad, I mean first teamers. I want players in that are better than the first team that we've got now. I don't see how we're signing Caicedo and Rice. I don't see it. So that means for me, Thomas Partey stays. So now we need an adequate player in that position. It's not going to be Caicedo. We're not getting Caicedo and Rice. If we get one, then it'll be a miracle. I don't think we're getting either. Yeah, and I think that we should be getting both. We should be keeping Thomas Partey, and we should be going and getting another player to cover Granit Xhaka, who, by the way, the love fest around this geezer is a disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Recency bias. Yeah, the guy has been shocking, disrespected the football club, disrespected his teammates, disrespected the fans, threw the armband on the floor, flirted with Roma, and then the sob story, the crap about, oh, my DMs, I was getting abused. Yeah, check my DMs, mate. Do you want to see my DMs? I'll show you mine, mate. Yeah, I'll show you mine if you want. Oh, yeah, it's such a love story. Who cares? Oh, he scored twice on the... Who cares? It meant nothing. Yeah, great. Bye-bye. See you later. Hopefully he's already in Germany. Yeah, because the hype around this geezer is just a joke. I genuinely do not understand. We want you to stay, Granit. We want you to stay. We want you to stay. Granit Xhaka. We want you to... What? Do you know why they want him to stay? Because if he stays, that means they can keep the standards on the floor. If he leaves, it means we might actually go and buy somebody that's better, which means they have to raise their ridiculously low standards off the floor, which means we might actually have to have some higher level of standards and actually might have to go and win. They always want to be plucky losers. Oh, but Granit. Oh, we love you, Granit. They fancy him. That's the only reason he's here. They want him to stay because they fancy him and they've got ultra low standards. We've got boys out here writing love letters to him. I'm being straight up. Full page essays. They're writing love letters to him. Granit, we want you to stay. Oh, 7 wonderful years. What? It's been shit for 6 out of the 7 years. Yeah, and again, when it mattered this season, he disappeared. It's unbelievable. Raise the standards, people. Granit Xhaka is not the guy. Good luck to him in Bayern Leverkusen. Goodbye, good riddance, mate. Yeah, Thomas Partey, good player. Keep him. Yeah, keep him. I think he's been one of our better players this season. But again, ultimately, when it mattered, he disappeared. And this is an ongoing theme with Arsenal Football Club. Different sets of players, different sets of coaches, management staff, hierarchy. Ultimately, when it matters, this club doesn't do what's required, and it folds and it flops when the pressure is on. Yeah, go and sign Rice. Go and sign Mount if you want to sign Mount. Yeah, go and sign Caicedo. Go and sign James Maddison. Sign them all. But keep Thomas Partey here. Thomas Partey ain't leaving. Yeah, he ain't leaving. So it is what it is. Let me know your thoughts on all of that. Leave it in the comments section. Make sure you sub to the channel. Make sure you stick a like on the video. That always helps. Make sure you go and check out the Odegaard video I did. Yay! Gibraltar Guard. And make sure you check out the Declan Rice video I did earlier as well. Lee Reacts has got a video about Pochettino signing as Chelsea manager and whether I think he'll do any good. And there'll be a video on that channel every day, at least one a day going forward. So make sure you sub to that. Get your donations in. Hit the thanks option to do that. Leave your comments. And it is now 12:30 on a sunny Tuesday. So yeah, I'm going down the beach. Have a wonderful day. Adios, amigos. Arteta fuera.